Welcome to an exclusive event on Hi TV. I'm Newell Lenora joining you from Shangri-La, Colombo. Today we celebrate 25 years of excellence of ESOFT Metro Campus and also the launch of ESU, ESOFT Uni. Stay tuned for more updates right here on Hi TV.
So we've always believed in making ripples and in challenging the status quo when it comes to education. And for us, it's been about making those ripples. It's not always been about the finances. It's been about challenging what people perceive to be the standard. So for that purpose, we believe that we have made an impact, a difference in the lives of thousands of young people across every corner of the island and beyond. When others were building their infrastructure sky high, we chose to expand regionally and rurally. Why? Simply because we wanted to make high quality education and the opportunities that come with that open to the masses, open to the society. And to achieve that, we were not afraid to shake a few trees. If memory serves me correct, I remember even when we were facing roadblocks in acquiring new partnerships, there were situations where we actually had to call the international office of an institution and say, we are ESOFT, this is what we are, these are the numbers that we have proven, why are you not partnering with us? And the response I got from the other side was, that's a hell of a good question, why aren't we partnered with you? So that is one way in which we overcame the many obstacles that came our way through these 25 years.
The first training institute at Kirulapana, right at the junction. Next to that was the hardware, right? And next to that was commercial bank. This was actually 2,000 square feet and 6 computers and 2 classrooms. That is all what we could afford with LKR 1.2 million investment with 6 people, 6 shareholders that pulled in. We started our journey by offering preparatory classes for BCS and BIT. But things didn't go as planned. My early shareholders wanted to exit. I had no choice than to take over the business. But how to do that? Where do I find money to invest?
We are now ready to launch the official website of ESU. So I would like to invite Dr. Dian Rajapaksa, Chairman, Group Managing Director, also Mr. Nishant Sempakottiarachchi, Chief Executive Officer, and Mr. Amila Bandara, Chief Operating Officer, Group Business Development on stage for the launch of the new website.
So I have the honor of proposing a toast on behalf of what we are here to celebrate. So, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to propose a toast for a wonderful 25-year journey of having shaped countless lives and changed and impacted all of those for the betterment and hopefully made them into a roaring success. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you will join with me in raising a glass for 25 years of wonderful history and 25 more years ahead as we create a wonderful economy together of a learned society who will do wonders for this country. So I'm proud to be part of that, and I'm proud to be here celebrating it with all of you. Cheers to the future.
Hi, today with me I have Dulen here. How are you, Dulen?
I'm doing good.
Great. So before I step into the question of what the entire transformation side of ESOFT is, if you could give a quick intro about yourself and come into you have been down here from England for this particular event. Just give a quick intro about you.
Yeah, so my name is Dulain, once again. So I am actually, my dad is actually the founder of ESOFT. We started this in 2000, and now I'm slowly stepping into the rings, after finishing my uni, slowly getting into it. I'm currently managing like the online division of it, but helped a lot in the rebranding aspect of it.
Great, wonderful. Just a connecting question to that. From a young age, what was your transformation of becoming a student and now becoming an entrepreneur's journey, becoming to the entrepreneur's journey? What was your transformational factor behind this particular entire journey that you have come across?
Yeah, so I would say my driving factor and always my vision is my father, once again. So I've seen him from a young age, like how we progressed in life, we move from place to place, and now we've set up somewhere. And 25 years, it's been incredible, and we've done a lot. And when it comes to my side of it, even I'm not just trying to do my own family, continue the family business and take it forward. I'm doing my own entrepreneurial ventures as well. So I think it's just basically his vision and the things that I saw in him that also guided my journey.
Right. Just on to that, what has been your driving force apart from your dad? Because you are a young student pursuing your studies, pursuing your own entrepreneur factors. While gathering all of that, what was your driving factor for ESOFT's success?
I see the huge potential that private unis can bring to Sri Lanka. For example, if you take the economy per se, right? We shouldn't, as a nation, rely on primary sector always, right? We need to look at tertiary sector because I think value-added services can drive the economy. So, for example, if the government and when private unis develop, they could bring in international students, and that could be another industry that we could. That's why I see huge potential, and I think that's what this rebrand is, trying to uplift the university experience in Sri Lanka and attract international students for our campuses.
Today with me I have Amila here. Hi Amila, how are you?
Hi Nivin, hi, how are you? Hi.
I'm doing great, thank you. Being the Chief Operating Officer behind ESOFT and also ESU, which is the new university that is brought up by ESOFT, what was the main operational challenges that you saw building this particular university to the industry?
Yeah, so well, as we all know that ESOFT is the largest education institute in Sri Lanka. We have 40 branches. Now with our 25 years, actually we have served many in the country. But we thought of having to go to the next level. So that's why actually we came up with this idea of for the ESOFT Uni concept. So there actually what we are planning is to transform our the education to the next level by giving the pure degree experiences to our student. In terms of operation, yes, so I don't have any challenge because we have capable managers and the SBU heads all over the country, and with all this support of the team, we hope that we can make it success as we have done with ESOFT as well.
When you look at the new generation, right, they want their university to be, a real university with the real university experience, and not to be calling a kind of a training center or skills development center. So that's the very reason actually we wanted to introduce a different brand. Not that we are going to quit in skills development and vocational training. I will definitely continue because we have, being an institute which operates in 40 locations, we know how important that is for bridging this gap, skills gap. Sometimes you find more than the qualification. It is the skills what the children need. So we will definitely continue to do that via ESOFT Metro Campus as well as Metro Colleges, which are located in different regions. But we want to bring a new brand, new new experience to give a real university experience under new brand ESOFT Uni.
But first of all, I want to congratulate ESOFT, right? 25 years ago, right, when this institute started. 25 years ago, thinking of getting into the IT career, you have to have two things. you need to have a good A-level results, right? So that you can enter a university, or you need to have a lot of money, right? So that either you can go overseas or, join one of the universities that were there. Now, 25 years ago, I didn't have that. I didn't have good degree. I didn't have good A-level results. I didn't have money. So I didn't have a lot of places to go. So ESOFT was one of my options. So I did go to ESOFT for a couple of months. I saw Diane in his broken body, right? He did some lectures for me. Of course, I dropped off. I want to do other things in my life, so I moved on. But it's just fantastic that an institute like that existed at that time for people like us to follow that career path. So I think that's sort of the entry, for the folks that didn't have those two options to look at, right? And ESOFT was a good bedrock for those people.
So I started the industry as an undergraduate in technology, BIT, and I just chose that because I wanted to do a degree as a typical undergraduate, right? And then, like in very early days, it was very difficult for me to figure it out what exactly I wanted to do because the opportunities were endless. Whether I should be a network engineer or software engineer, it was difficult. But after having like a couple of semesters, maybe after a year later, with the support from all my lecturers, so I figured out that I have the passion towards software engineering. So then I started building my career around that. I must say that ESOFT not just created the quality and the structured program, but also created that environment and the culture where I felt supported by my lecturers, as well as that I felt that I have a good support system, my friends around. Because that's I'm talking about 17, 20 years ago, but it's very early stage of this industry booming, right? So there are not many like private institutions who offer these type of programs. Creating that environment and culture truly supported me to navigate through this journey. So I must be thankful. I'm grateful that I chose ESOFT as the foundation. That set my foundation.
Ladies and gentlemen, this MOU will see them collaborating to enhance skills development and vocational training to meet the global demand and to make our students future ready.
I have Dr. Dayan with me here today. Hi, Mr.
Hi, I'm good.
I know today has been an exceptional night, and it's been 25 years since you have bought ESOFT from 2000 to 2025. May I know what is the main vision behind this particular brand that you have bought from ESOFT, and also the next brand that you're bringing up, which is ESU?
Yeah, it's very simple. Actually, in Sri Lanka, if you look at, although so many people qualify from advanced level, or even some people who leave school after O-levels, there's not enough higher education opportunities for these children. Government universities can only take only about 45,000. So why we actually ESOFT was established was basically to fill that gap, to provide globally recognized, affordable education taken to your doorstep. That is our concept, right? That is why ESOFT actually not has built up a huge campus in one location, but we are spread out in the country. We operate 40 branches, training about 35,000 to 40,000 students per year, giving easy access, affordability, and world-class qualification. That is our motto for ESOFT. So our motto actually has been shaping lives, creating futures. So, but we thought, we have been offering undergraduate and postgraduate studies quite a lot. But with this, skills development, vocational training, language training, and undergraduate studies, we are not really differentiated as a university. So we thought, to introduce a new brand, ESOFT Uni, ESU, to really give world-class undergraduate and postgraduate education, focusing on research, innovation, multidisciplinary qualifications, maybe double degrees kind of concept, so that our youth will be ready for the future to take up the challenges. That's why we brought in a new name, ESOFT Uni. So under this, 3 main centers of ESOFT will be developed to the university level. That is Colombo, Kandy, and in Jaffna.
I have Mr. Nishan with me here. How are you, Mr. Nishan?
Not bad, doing fine. Thank you.
Just a quick question with regards to ESU, the new launch that you all had just after the 25-year excellence. How do you see ESU will help the younger generation, the educational generation and students bridge the gap between moving themselves from a student to a professional in the industry?
Good question. One of the issues that we face really is that students are used to a certain way of learning, and we have to pretty much try and erase the way that they've learned to learn and try to mold a new person out of that. So for that, the degrees and the postgraduate degrees that we have, we believe will help them in employment, because if you take the local degrees that we offer at ESU, which are approved by the Ministry of Education, these degrees have been designed by looking at what employers want and making them job ready. So that's one aspect. The second aspect is that if you take the international degrees that we offer at ESOFT in partnership with London Metropolitan University and Kingston University, these are international reputed universities, and their curriculum is designed in such a way that it's been done in consultation with the industry. And of course, it gets refreshed every couple of years as well. Plus, there's a lot of hands-on learning, because we have to make sure that these kids are able to perform when they go into their employment, and they don't just have the theoretical knowledge, but they're able to actually start working from day one. So that, I think, is a critical aspect. And of course, we make use of the industry relationships that we have here, be it via guest lectures, be it via demonstrations, by industry visits and so on, to make sure that these students know what it is that they're getting into. So I believe that's a critical aspect.
Hi, I have Pradeepa with me, who is also an alumni of ESOFT. Hi Pradeepa, how are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing fine, thank you so much. Just a quick question from you with regards to being a past alumni of ESOFT. How has ESOFT shaped who you are as a professional in the industry today?
Yeah, like back in those days, there were not many options. So I had to choose ESOFT. Like that's how I selected. I don't have a story why I selected, because I didn't have an option. But that was one of the best decisions I took, because ESOFT truly helped me and created that environment where that I felt supported by all the lecturers, and created that environment that I had good friend cycle. So I feel supported, because I'm talking about quite a long, like not now. So like 15, 20 years, there were no internet. That's not widespread. So having that people around you and have that quality lectures throughout the journey has truly helped me to shape my career to who I am. Specifically, Dr. Dayan Nishant has helped me a lot in this journey to set the base right at the beginning and be the person who I am today and build my confidence.
As we bring this night to a close, I'm reminded of the transformational educational journey that ESOFT has brought to this industry, shaping lives, creating futures. Stay tuned for more updates, more exciting news right here on Hi TV. Signing off, I am Niven Lenora.